Brian, I wanted to ask you about noraebang in Korea.
Okay. What
Like,
kind of questions?
I think they're quite famous, so, but maybe before you come to Korea, you like get to know Korea before a little bit. And so, did you knew about noraebang before coming to Korea, or was it like something you really discovered?
Well, a noraebang, which in English is a type of karaoke room, um, is a private room that you can go to in Korea that fits about 5 to 10 people, and you go there and you sing karaoke, and there's lots of disco lights and books full of both Korean and English pop songs that you can choose from. Um, but no, I did not know about that type of karaoke room when I first came to Korea. It was a bit of a culture shock the first time.
Hey, so how did you discover it? Like, with who did you went there, and how was this first experience?
The first time I came to Korea was in 2007, and I think maybe the second day my friend introduced me to a karaoke room or noraebang, and he's about 4 years older than me. So I was just starting college, and he was just finishing college, so he brought all of his older brother friends. And at that time, I couldn't speak a word of Korean. They couldn't speak English. And they brought me to the karaoke room, and I just assumed it was just kind of like a party. I was just an American guy going to some party, so I was naturally, like, even though I'm kind of a shy person, I intentionally tried to be outgoing because that's just what you do at a party in America. If you're not outgoing, you're just that boring person. So I kind of regret how I acted because
Why?
because the only songs I knew to sing were Michael Jackson songs like "Beat It" and "Thriller," some of the classics. I'm a huge Michael Jackson fan, by the way, and I kind of, in retrospect, I feel embarrassed. So when I sang the Michael Jackson songs, I tried to do like the moonwalk and Jackson moves.
Like you try to imitate him.
Yeah, I tried to imitate Michael Jackson, but in America, that's just what you do when you're a little bit drunk. People just, it's okay to be silly, but
And I
in
would say that Michael Jackson isn't the worst.
yeah, it could have been a lot worse. But in Korea, that's not something that you do when you meet people for the first time. Is get really drunk and then do the moonwalk and all the Michael Jackson moves. Um, a lot of Koreans, even though they're really drunk, they still like possess a lot of self-control. So I was probably just like, it was okay because I was a foreigner. So they probably just assumed, he's different, he's American.
Yeah,
But
that's
I was
really
probably just fun for them to watch this crazy guy dancing in front of them.
you were entertaining.
Yeah. Uh, so they probably remember that because they probably didn't meet that many foreigners before.
Ah,
Uh, that
okay.
was their impression of what Americans are like. So I don't know if I'm too happy about giving them that image.
Okay. Now, are you more concerned about your image?
If I meet people for the first time, I am. I just kind of just like sit back in my chair, and when other people are singing, I try to pretend like I care. That's I think something that Koreans do. Like when someone else is singing, you should kind of pretend that you're paying attention, even though their singing is really bad, or maybe even sometimes too good, and then it's not entertaining for you. Um, so yeah, now when I meet someone for the first time, I do kind of just sit back and act a little bit more conservative and reserved. But if I go with people I'm really close to,
Yeah,
I can get
different.
kind of crazy sometimes. Still, just like I did before.
Okay, so it really depends on the context, right?
Yeah, it's totally context. Yeah,
And so, how often do you go to Norebang now?
I used to go about once a week
Mm-hmm.
because, as you know, I attended school in Korea, so there were lots of after class gatherings where you would go. So I went quite often. But these days, maybe about 2 months since I'm in the process of writing my thesis, and I've been working on the Silk Road. The Silk Road. I did culture, so I just.
There's lapses.
um, yeah, I don't go. The few times I went, maybe I went. I go once a month.
Mm-hmm.
Then within the last 4 months, I think I went 2 of the times I was with you. So.
Yeah. Okay.
So what did you think of? I mean, you have some experience in the Norebang, but when I went with you, you were much more reserved than I expected because like when you first came to Korea, like you kept on trying to get me to go to like a club, like, oh Brian, we should go dancing, and that's not really my thing, but
That's different. That's different. Clubbing and Norebangs are completely different.
yeah, but people who go to clubs tend to be outgoing and like to dance and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then we went to a Norebang together, and you just kind of like sat back. You weren't really that energetic or crazy. You just kind of like sat in your chair.
Because the context is different, and so if I go to Norebang, I go there to sing. So I guess I already have it kind of instinctively the Korean behavior, in Norebang. Whereas in club, it's like it's different. You go there for dancing, so you just dance. So yeah, I felt kind of awkward dancing in the Norebang. So no, I guess it's just like two different things. So I just act differently.
So what? So when you went to the Norebang with me, did you think it was fun, or was it?
Oh, of course. I thought it was fun. It's just yeah, because you guys were really entertaining, for sure. So, but even if I go with Korean people, I still think it's fun because there are some songs, always songs I don't know, of course. Like if I go to a karaoke in France, I know all the songs. So sometimes it's a bit boring because it's always the same songs. But
Yeah.
here, there are always like new songs and people singing other, yeah, different types of music. So that's always a good surprise.
I probably introduced you to a few songs.
Mm, yeah, I'd like to see that.
I know I did. I mean, because I like listening to like lots of like old pop songs. Mm.
Yeah, yeah. I thought you were Chinese for a moment, like singing only ballad songs, really romantic.
I like romantic songs. Yeah.
Okay.
Also because it's also because I want to sing faster paced songs, but like, I know you sing Fantastic Baby a lot, but I can't keep up with that pace. I can't even keep up with that pace in singing in English. So yeah, I stay away from the rap songs. But someone always, whenever I go to a Norebang, a Korean guy always chooses a song for me. And can you guess like what song that is every time?
I don't know.
It's always an Eminem song. It used to always be Stan, but
Because they like Eminem, so that's why.
because I look like Eminem.
No, because they like Eminem. And
Yeah,
then if you're American, so you're gonna be able to rap it well, maybe.
a lot of the context, because Stan. I mean, that's a really well written song. Like he fits in a lot of information into like a really short time. But
Hmm.
it's really, I really, after being forced to sing Eminem's music so often, I think even though I'm from the Detroit area and I have like a sense of pride about Eminem, I really love him. But I think I have a deeper respect for him after having to like hear his lyrics so many times, and I think, wow, he's a great songwriter too. So, but yeah, I always tend to be around people who, if I'm around people who don't speak English very well, if I just kind of wing it. Like sometimes if it goes too fast, I'll just make up a word or just
Yeah, you don't
art,
care that.
just rap about something, just make up the words, and they don't really know that
Of
I'm
course they
doing.
don't.
Yeah,
Of course they don't. And then at the end they say, "Wow, Brian, like you're a super great rapper." Like,
right. Right.
you know. But that's the same for me. Each time I go to Norebank, people are like, "Oh, please sing a French song, sing a French song," because people love hearing French
Mhm.
language. But there aren't any French songs, so I cannot. There aren't any French songs.
Oh, they don't have them. Even if you look it up, it's not there.
Yeah, no, it's not there. The only French singer that they have is Patrick Hernandez. It was like Born to Be Alive, but it's still in English, right?
No, no, no. No. We sing that song together whenever we go. What's it? Daft Punk.
Oh yeah, they're also French, but the lyrics are still in English,
Yeah.
so
Sure.
it's the same. It's like,
I enjoy singing Daft Punk with you because there's kind of like two different parts. It's good for singing with like two people.
yeah,
Listen.
we should make it our song, you know. And each time we go to Norebank, we just put the song for us,
It
the group,
already is.
everybody.
Each time we sing it, we get better and better at it. But what's the name of the
Yeah.
song again?
What?
Get Lucky?
Yeah, Get Lucky from Daft Punk.
Yeah, yeah.
You want to sing it now?
I would honestly, I would sing it, but I can't. Like I don't even know the lyrics in my mind.
Yeah, that's why. And it's also because here the mic is just totally normal, but if you go to another bank, there is a huge reverb on the mic. So if
Right.
high notes or your voice is kind of broken because you're drunk or whatever, it always sounds good. That's
Not for everybody, but
yeah.
generally like
Really too bad.
in the ballpark, yeah, it sounds decent.
Yeah. It always helps. I'm not saying that it's like magical and everybody sounds like Mariah Carey, but it's still a help, you know?
A lot. But
That's why people like it.
you know what? An idea I thought about for I Did Culture is, why don't we do like a, you know the song We Are the World?
Oh, no, please.
Why don't we do like a We Are the World cover, and then we can sing it on like a Google Hangout like this, and we could all do like, because you know how the original is a bunch of celebrities singing it.
But the problem is that we cannot sing while being in Hangout because we're not synchronized properly.
We're not.
We're not.
We can try it. Why not?
Because there is always a little lag time, you know? You can hear me like a seconds after I say the word, and the same for me, so we are all always gonna be.
Yeah, but that'd be funny, though. That'd be more funny.
I'm not sure the result will be good at this like hairball.
All right. Well, I say we just try it anyway.
Okay, let's just try it anyway.
Not now though. Not now though, because I need to see like the lyrics.
Yeah, of course. We need to prepare that, you know.
Yeah, yeah. Maybe practice in the karaoke room a few times before we actually do it for real.
Mm-hmm. For sure. So do you think Norebang are different for you now? Like, do you think now we have kind of your habits, your favorite song, and everything?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. There's about there's probably about 15 Korean songs and 15 American songs that I can fall back on.
Wow, that's a lot of practice.
Well, yeah, I've been here since 2007, so but that's not very. much considering that I've been here for so long. But I try to I always try to kind of increase my range of songs. And recently it was like Get Lucky. 'Cause I like that song. And it's
Okay,
fun
so
to,
that's your new song.
that's my new song. And before my new song was um what was my new song? And it's a Korean song, so most people here would know it.
Okay.
And
And how?
it was a IU song.
Ah, okay. I like IU. She's cute.
And she covered the song. But anyway,
Okay. How how are Notre Banks really different from the karaoke you might have in America? I know it's really different from France.
yeah, it's extremely different. So people in America, actually, I don't like I could never do karaoke in America because it's in the middle of a bar.
Yeah, me either. It's like,
Everybody's watching you, and Americans, they're more, they're not afraid to talk to strangers, and
mm,
they're very outgoing. So I feel like if you really suck, I think they'll like boo you or call you out on it. Whereas in Korea, if you're in that situation, nobody's going to make fun of you uh, publicly. They'll do it like online, but in public, people
behind your back.
or behind, yeah, they'll whisper to their friends, but
They're gonna be like, not so good.
yeah,
But in front of you, they're gonna be like,
right. So in America, I guess if I had enough to drink, I'll do. I've never done it in my life before. I've seen it in the movies.
oh,
Been to a couple bars that had karaoke's. I think at a couple weddings, maybe I've seen it before,
yeah,
but I've never done it before. So maybe I think I might go back to America
try it.
for my friend's wedding. So during that time, I might have to, yeah, confront my fear of American karaoke bars and then do it. But
You're gonna ask for a Korean song then. Oh, I know a really good romantic Korean song. It would fit so well with the wedding. Do you have it?
right, right. Then even though I'm not that good, they'll all just accept it. Right.
Yeah, that's gonna be weird. But I'd like to see that. If someone can record it and send, mm, that's
Okay, if I do that, then I'll definitely post that up on our YouTube channel.
But there is still a difference between karaoke in Western countries and Norebang. Like I really enjoy much more here because it's more cozy, it's more intimate. There are really lots of different songs. It's something also really common. So people come here and they're willing, to share the moment. If I go there in France, most of the people will say no, that's just like totally lame. We don't want to go there. And
Mhm.
if you still go there, half of your friends will say no, I don't sing.
Cool.
So it would be a problem. But on the other hand, like at the beginning, I felt so uncomfortable being, with a small in a small room like that, like private room with people sometimes I don't know a lot. Whereas
Mhm.
in the other karaoke, you're always like open with a lot of people. So
Right.
yeah, and that makes me think about like I didn't had such experiences, fortunately, but some girls had nice like no bad experiences in Korea because of that because it's a private room and if you don't know people really well with who you go there, there might be some problems. So very careful with that. That's the part I'm less comfortable with.
Mm. Yeah, of course I'm a guy, so maybe my perspective is a little bit different. But yeah, I could see where that would be a danger if you go there with people you don't know very well because it is closed off. Yeah. So
Yeah, because everybody's just singing. There's a lot of music everywhere, and sound isolation is like really important. So,
yeah. Right.
it's just it's just really different. But if you go there with close friends, I think it's really the best way to enjoy it.
Hmm. Yep. Go there with me. Can
Yeah, let's go. It's our song.
yeah. Get lucky. And then we tried the other one, Rihanna and Eminem song.
Yeah, but you gotta practice the Eminem part.
Yeah, I think I just if I want to be good at that one, I think I have to like memorize the lyrics a little
Yeah,
bit.
you gotta work a little bit on it. But that's what I did for Fantastic Baby, because I cannot like I don't read the screen when I sing it. It's all by heart because
Right.
otherwise I won't remember it.
Yeah,
I
but you know I'm busy. I don't have time to I don't have time to like sit at home and memorizing there
in the subway,
in the
you know,
subway.
you just look for the lyrics and where you're just sitting in the subway and you're just like,
Yeah, people here are gonna like look at me. I'm just rapping in the subway.
they don't care. That's okay. I think people here in Seoul, they're really respectful, you know. Even if sometimes I dress a bit like how can I say, like unusual, or it's like just different fashion or everything, and I'm also a foreigner.
Yeah.
I know people look at me, but they look at me like just 2 seconds to check, and they don't stare because staring is like really impolite. So
But they still notice you.
yeah, they still notice you, but I can even like make up in the subway like Korean girls do. Now I do it too because I think it's really convenient and because I'm always late. And
Mhm.
I think it's you know people just look at you briefly, but I think it's okay. Whereas if you do that in America or in France, people if they feel bothered by your behavior, they will just like stare at you until you just notice that they didn't like it.
All right. Yeah. All right. Maybe. Yeah. To support the Detroit area, I can sing a little bit of "Stand on the Subway."
Mhm.
Yeah. But
Okay, so
do we talk about everything there is to talk about with karaoke rooms in America or Korea? I'm sorry.
mhm.
So when are we gonna go next?
Mhm. We still didn't celebrate your birthday.
Okay. Is it too late? It's not. It's never too late, right?
Never too late.
We
Yeah.
can celebrate. We can celebrate the my lunar birthday.
Okay. Yeah, we can do that. Like so maybe this weekend or next weekend.
Yeah, probably not this weekend, but next weekend. Yeah.
Always too busy.
Well, I have to edit this video now.
Well,
Okay. Well, it was nice talking with you,
yeah, really nice.
and let's have one of these very lighthearted conversations again sometime.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay.
Talk to you in 10 minutes, probably.
Yeah, probably in a minute, right? Be brave for
Okay,
you.
you too. Bye, Moran.
Bye.
Bye.